Well, here's the finished product that I'm going for, but we're not there yet. But I just want to kind of give you a clue on how what's going to happen here. And here's where we're at right now. What we need to do is to get rid of all these extra lines. And one way to do it is holding down the Shift key and well, first hit the Select key, and then to select a line, and you can delete it. But to save mouse clicks, you can hold down the Shift key and select lots of different of these converging lines. So I'm just going around the vanishing point and just choosing lots of these, and then I can hit many at once. So I'm choosing this. I'm on the Select key, that key there, and then I'm clicking on these converging lines that I first drew towards my vanishing point, because we're done with these now that we've drawn the sides. We're pretty close together. Hit all those and then delete those. So I'm removing those lines here. And whoops, I didn't hit delete yet. Clicked off of it and did not hit delete. So I'm holding the Shift key and I can choose many things at once. And then the next thing we're going to do is color the boxes. Delete. And then we can color the background. So if I select anything using the Select key, here's this fill color comes in. And what I might do is just choose a color and then choose a value on the color. So let's say I have this first one being red. Now that's a bright red. Maybe I don't want to have it bright, but maybe like a medium red. And then I'll have the things facing the right. Maybe the light source is coming over there. So that should be like a really light red, perhaps. And then down here on the bottom, I might have that maybe a medium red. So maybe I'll go in here with more of a medium red. So I have 3 different reds there. Now you also have these black lines in here. We don't need those. So while we're selecting them, I guess we could have hit the border color and hit transparent. We want to do that to all these too. So I should have done that as I went the first time I selected them. And it makes it look a lot cleaner when you have it transparent there. I see a little white line here. And then, so I want to zoom in and see if it shows I need to do some adjusting here. And then when I zoom in, I'm going to hit the Select tool and double click here, and it gives those purple boxes, and I can make some adjustments on my shapes just by moving those clicking on the little purple dots and moving them up or down over whatever I need to do. This one needs to be in the corner here. So making adjustments there, it looks a lot better. Let's zoom out, see how that looks. Much better. And I can do them all the same colors, or I can do a whole variety of colors. And let's say I do all that and they look very colorful. And then the last thing you can do to kind of like finish it off, because we've been using this grid in the background for the vertical and the horizontal lines. If you right click on that or double click on that, you go to the background and you can choose any color you want. What's kind of fun is sometimes black or dark gray is kind of fun, or double click here, background, or I can even do a gradient. And some of these gradients that have something in the center kind of works with the vanishing point. See, it's a little bit lighter in the center here. So you can play around and choose a background of your choice. Have fun. If you have any questions, be sure and ask me, and move on to the last tutorial to show you about how to hand these in.